and the feeling down in the woods. I know. Oh, not Christian in his high school years. I don't like Christian in his high school years. And the voiceless of the Christian. Hey, thank you. Thank you for ringing phone. Ah, Lord. And we'd all become invisible. I wanna become of the invisible. Invisible. Oh man, I'm falling asleep. I'm so dead right now. Shut up, OneDrive. I don't give a fuck about you, OneDrive. You're like, oh, I put you ignoring you. I ignore you. Nah, let's pop out again. And we can see the words they know. With the voiceless... Wait, I got the message of the text message. That? And the voiceless come and the feeling gone. And the words they say. I don't know what to do. I have been sick for you. No, I'm not joking. I don't know what to do right now. But you know what? You know what? Where's my mouse at? There's my mousey. Oh, god damn you. The Dolly Temple. I like the Dolly Temple. For people who hate Dolly Temples, I would tell them no. Commerce Cannon Fate. I don't like it. They ruined the Black Ops 3 ending shenanigans. I forgot what I was gonna say and do. Hey, what's up, Fate? I hope you're having a good day, Fate. I forgot what I was gonna do. Alright, I don't watch Dolly the Lamy situation. Yay. I hope you have a good day, dude, Fate. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm gonna watch all of her videos. It's not a lot, but it's something. Wait, what? No, don't unadd. That's good. Wait, what? No, clear. Dude, I died yesterday. I was gonna stream, but I died yesterday. I got internet interruptions. I want to find out why. Mr. Frog pulls Pim's hair. Hi, I'm Mr. Frog.
Hey there, we're the, No, it's fine,
relax.
it's fine. I'm Charlie, and this is Pim.
And I'm Dolly Dimple.
We're here to help you
I like Dolly
Yeah,
Dimple.
helping people smile is what we do best.
Oh, hello. Come in. Hello.
Hello. I like Dolly Dimple.
What are you doing
Dolly
here all
Dimple
day?
sick.
Hello. I just watch Jimmy Fallon clips on YouTube all day.
Oh,
Dude,
God,
this
not
house
Jimmy
is
Fallon.
insane. There's like 1,000 rooms in here. You
I
have a
wonder-
gym,
Uh-huh.
you got a theater, and you even got
There's the worm. There's the worm.
Those animals should not be together. This displeases the dimple.
Yes, but if I don't get my job back on the Mr.
Oh,
Frog show,
God. I
I'll
like
lose it all.
self-inserting
Hello.
myself
Well,
in
first things
character.
first, have you thought about just apologizing for putting the TMZ reporter in your mouth? That was pretty bad.
Hello, but I'm not sorry.
But, yeah, we're not sorry.
Why don't you say that again? I'm craving some frog legs. right
Nah, I'm not
about
watching
now.
Adult Swim. This is actually,
Let's
dude,
see.
this is a fan-made
Can I
stuff.
pull your hair?
You come
Dude,
from.
what cool
No,
my
no,
hair.
please don't.
No. Screw
Dude, this
apologizing.
actually, like,
All we have
it's a
to do is
self-insert.
rehabilitate his image.
Like, she
I guess
doesn't
we could
exist.
try to make the world see the good side of Mr. Frog.
Yeah.
How hard could that be?
Impossibly hard. This is not gonna end well.
Yeah. Dude, like, it's a self-insert. It's like, oh, God, as you can see right here, too. Dude, I wonder, oh, God, I hope the last episode of Smiling First is that everybody is like, oh, God, until the self-insert, like, hi, you just watched a clip from, what's his name, Cool Gamer. Cool Autistic Gamer 774. Like, dude. Oh, God. Like, Oh God. Hi, you just watched a clip from the Cool Autistic Gamer 774. This is how it all started, by the way. It leads to a huge rabbit hole. Like, a huge rabbit hole, dude. Like, you have no idea. Like, this leads to, like, a huge goddamn rabbit hole. What I say?
Guys, I know this might sound a little bit up to say, but I'm starting to think for the good of humanity, we might need to kill the boss's wife.
Well, that's great and all, but
He didn't
how?
read your book?
It seems
Well,
like someone
I
ripped out
got
page
the
that
Super
explains
Mario
that part.
Galaxy
Now, we'll
Rosalina
never
book.
find out
Can
how
I
to
do I
vanquish the
read
evil
that?
demon.
I just found out how to vanquish the evil demon on YouTube.
Hello,
Daniel
there's
the
the
Demon
Demon Slayer.
I
Hey,
slay
remember,
demons,
so
so
you
you
don't
don't
have to.
So you've encountered a Ophelia Diabulus demon and you've decided to slay it. Before we get to that though, this
Sorry,
video is brought to
sorry,
you by
let's
the
skip all
Dallas
this.
Shave Club. Whenever
Sorry, let me just skip ahead of that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So the only way to slay this demon is you must drain its blood on a full moon. Ooh.
Ooh.
Now don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that.
Hi,
You just watched a cool cartoon clip
from
of the Cool Autistic Gamer 774. Subscribe for more and hit a like if you liked it. Thank you.
Like, those are all his videos. Like, dude, those are all, like, I'm not joking, those are all his videos. Like, you have no idea. Oh, man. Hi, you just watched a clip from the Cool Autistic Gamer 774. Like, all of his videos are like that. Oh, but Dank, what you send me, but Dank? Wait, book. That's what happens when you do that. Wait, what? How to get cancer? I want to get cancer. Alright, which is... Oh, video unavailable. This video contains content from Turner who was blocked on copyright grounds. That's the video that you sent me. I can't... Video's unavailable, Blue Dank. I can't watch it, Blue Dank. And the voiceless come in the field gone and... Oh, that's adorable. I want to see a kitty sleeping in a little bed. Yeah, I can watch it. Oh well. But I want to see a cat sleep on a bed. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I knocked out on Thanksgiving Day. And I mean, I knocked out. Right now I'm still tired, but damn. Dude, why am I getting the most... Okay.
Before you screenshot this video's thumbnail for your free banger on Twitter, I must preface that this is all profoundly unserious and just a bit of fun. Lighten up.
There's a freaking dead body.
Okay, I get it. So about a month ago, I made a video about
Oh,
the Smiling
God.
Friends self-insert rabbit hole. Not that there was a rabbit hole of
Ah,
self-inserts, but
I'm
there was
the
just a rabbit hole of
cool autistic
information to
gamer,
go through. Anyway, that video went into the
774.
trend of people inserting themselves or their
You're not... let's see. Alright, send me another video. Hi, I'm the Cool Autistic Gamer 774. Drake? Drake? Is it actually Drake?
They're on me. I'm getting cooked. Check my 6. Check my 6.
I mean, this one works, but I know I'm gonna get hit with a copyright if I listen to Drake. Which again, I'm gonna be like, wait, why is he playing Fortnite? Why is Drake playing Fortnite? Oh no, Drake is playing Fortnite. We actually killed Granny. Why'd you kill Granny?
Hello, everyone. How is everyone?
What's up with those eyes? What's up with... Why did I pause it at the wrong... Why did I pause it at that? Why does he look like he has the face of a killer? What the fuck? Oh god, excuse me. I'm kind of scared. What the fuck was that? What's with the face? I'm I'm just gonna come to. But thank, I'll get you with copyright. World's best dogs. Why is this the most? Oh, he's suffering from success. I'm naming the album to fall off. It's pretty ironic cause it ain't no. Oh God, he's like, why did I have to be on that list? Why did I pick up like Epstein's little hammer?
Doing in his measure cell thing.
Why did I pick up?
We are back.
Dude, well, dang, why'd you have to make him pick up Epstein's little hammer? Why did Drake have to pick that up?
I think someone is outside of my house.
Why am I looking at his nose?
Hello? Is anyone there? Is anyone there? No, please, Granny, no, I don't want no titty milk. I'm gonna get you, Granny. Not the titty milk. Not the titty milk. No.
What the fuck am I watching? What the hell did you send me, Fate? What the hell did you send me, Fate?
I'm lactose intolerant, Granny.
What the f... Okay, I have to be...
Alright guys, so we are back with Granny. Now I heard that there's been a bunch of updates, alright, and I hear that there is
God,
a new
what the
ending
fuck was... What the fuck was that? I thought we were like, I'm giving you TT milk. You had me at milk. Oh God. Dude, I have... Resident Evil Men booty hair tier list. I don't want to see the booty hair of the Resident Evil characters. Oh yeah, dude. Apparently something stupid happened with what do you call it? With Assassin's Creed Shadows. They got hit with a copyright strike. Hold on. Let's see. AC Shadows. Wait, they made it a... Wait, what? Wait, AC... What the fuck is this? Assassin's Creed Shadow Cross Attack on Titan. No, this can't be real.
You must be... Galwin!
No, this can't be
To be beaten and chained like this, you must be a dangerous man indeed. Like a sword in its sheath.
What the fuck is this?
Look what they've done to you.
Ada!
Ada. Of course nothing could stop you from coming for me.
I wouldn't have had to come for you if you weren't so naive. I told you about Albrecht.
Why does this feel all... This feels like the Vanguard crossover for... What?
We have to go. Your captain...
This can't be real!
And now Albrecht has it. That bastard! I didn't know, I swear. This was supposed to be a rescue mission.
Yes. Rescuing the power. Not me. Now who's the naive one?
What?
If Albrecht uses the serum...
They'll have a Titan. A mindless one. And then all they'll need to do to claim my power as their own is to eat me.
We need to get Goudwin out of here. Now!
Did you say eat? Eat is such
Little
a
Albert
word.
The fuck is this?
Prefer the word consume.
What the fuck is this?
Dress the language however you like. It is still despicable. Huh. Do you know what's despicable? Leaders who sit idly by while their people die in ceaseless war.
Oh God!
In endless struggle. This land calls out.
All right, I'll watch it right now. I'll watch your video right now, Fate. I'm more curious than this. What the fuck is this? But Tank, I didn't know this was real.
And I will bring your country the peace for which it so desperately begs.
I have known men like you. You do not want peace. You
Only.
want to build your own world of walls.
It's kind of sad that I thought, Mendel, what the fuck? Is that actually, is the beard clipping through the mask? I just noticed that. What the fuck? Is this... How are you not that... what? I thought it would say, men like you don't want peace. Only problems. Oh man, Shao Kahn.
You free country. I will give this power-hungry.
What the fuck is he? Why is he grabbing it from the bottom? Like.
Kill the interlopers. Don't let them ruin the ritual.
Lure out.
Fight! Fight the fury of the Titan!
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
Seems you have run out of men.
You think I'm afraid to fight you?
I think you should be.
You
What?
have no idea what you've done.
It is over.
That's not a sword.
Come on, let's go.
Dude, Fate, should I buy this game? Should I buy AC Shadows?
I shall ascend.
What the fuck is? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Oh God!
You want a meal monster? Come and get it.
What the fuck is this? No, now I have to buy it. I like playing shitty games that suck ass.
On my heels. I must hurry.
This is a quadruple A from fucking Ubisoft.
I must break through.
Oh God! Again, the last Assassin's Creed game I played was Revelations. I haven't played Black Flag. What the fuck? Dude, even the 2013 3DS game is better than this. What the fuck? I want to know what the death animation is if he catches you. Oh, I want to know if there's a death animation. Oh God. Oh God. Dude, they make this canon. We're outside.
Someone back home once said, a person who can't sacrifice anything will never change anything.
What the fuck does that even mean?
And your friend, he sacrificed everything.
The fuck does that even mean?
That's just the type of man he is.
What the hell are you two gonna do with that?
When you said towering creature, you really meant a towering creature.
Oh, God.
Thank you. All of you. But it's time for us to leave.
Where will you go?
Home, I suppose.
What the fuck is with this
You know they'll arrest
animation?
No matter what we say.
Why does it look like a PS4 game? Return home and fulfill your oath. Go elsewhere and live your lives. What?
If your only crime was naivety in a moment of chaos, then go back and prove it to them. You trusted your leader's rule enough to swear an oath of service.
No, dude, I hope this doesn't cost money. Dude, I hope this doesn't cost money.
And I'm tired of running.
I hope it's a free update.
You'll come with me, won't you?
I came halfway around the world just to find you. I'd go twice as far to stay by your side. Should you ever find your way to my homeland, there's a faction I want you to meet. Skilled in cunning. They patrol the palace and the innermost districts.
What the fuck is this?
They are the best of the best. Just like you two.
What the fuck is this?
Well, it finally happened.
What? Someone lost their account because they didn't know their email. How do you not know your account if you don't know your email?
Appetite too.
I don't know about
How? Dude, then how do you log in? How the fuck do you log in if you don't know your account? Oh God, how much is it? Well, yeah, dude, you put in your, you put in your Google Play account and everything.
Well, we got here before the Lord of the Manor.
The man slows me down, always has. What took you so long?
Yeah, no, dude, you should do that. Actually, dude, I'm kind of curious. Hold on, I'm fucking kind of curious. How much is the AC Shadows game? Nah, dude, right now I'm seeing it. It's... Wait, release date 2026. Like, I'm looking at it right now on Steam right now. Like, I'm looking at through the Steam, but I think it might be a free update. AC Title 1.16 release. Tomorrow, 1.6. Look for tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. It's a free. Okay. It's a free update. It's a free update. Okay, why are you hearing the images? He has no beard, but when you see cutscene, it's free beard. Please note that this is a limited time quest available from November 25th to December 22. Okay, the quest again, but yeah, in the Yashimiro region, north. Okay. Oh no! Well, dude, can't you also use your Facebook account too? The fuck is this? It's a free update. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't use my Facebook account, but I'd rather use my own account and everything, like your Google account. The fuck? At least it was a free update. What the fuck? Dungeons and Dragoons. Weird cosmic duel. I got swerves. That jingle, jingle, jingle. Oh yeah, right. Jingle, jingle.
OC isn't a clip of smiling friends.
Dude, not yet. I mean, it's better to use your Gmail account to do that.
To the point that many speculate whether the people behind these accounts actually work on the show. Most of you watching this have probably seen that video. But as successful as that video was, I still felt a little annoyed with myself that the video was mostly about the cool autistic gamer and the wealth of information speculation surrounding that account, and that I only had time to briefly talk about two other examples at the very end due to them being relatively new to the scene. However, one of those two examples has been quickly filling the void that Cool Autistic Gamer is leaving due to his more infrequent upload schedule as of recent, and has quickly become the new center of attention, not for the ways that she's similar to the Cool Autistic Gamer, but for all of the ways that she sets herself apart.
Oh, that does not Mama Mia.
For better or worse,
that
this is Dolly Dimply, or more accurately, this is Criticlips 2002. On the surface, they appear to be another channel posting edits of their self-insert, Dolly Dimply.
Yep, I like Dolly Dimply. Dolly Dimply's
same
hot.
vein as Cool Autistic Gamer, but whereas Cool Autistic Gamer's appearance and the quality of their edits is always meant to be a surprise of some sort, Dolly Dimply tries to act as a genuine member of the Smiling Friends cast by telling her own jokes, commenting on the situations she's placed in, and trying to engage in conversations with the other characters, only for her to be repeatedly ignored because she's not actually there. She's a far more typical and conventional self-insert character in that respect, sharing similarities with a long lineage of ironic and
God, you just unlocked the memory. Hold on. Dude, that just made me unlock a memory. What the fuck? You just made me unlock a memory. What the fuck?
Excuse me. Are you by chance Winston Zedmore?
My name's Benny the Beast, and this is my partner, Captain Leo Lionheart from the United Kingdom. We are to meet Alex and our friends here.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Oh, God.
Everyone, hit the deck!
Oh, God.
Now look what you've done. Whew.
Glad that's over.
There's a new mode coming soon? Okay, then.
How many other monkeys you got in that zoo?
Don't you people have anything better to do?
AOE, the rains will come today.
E-A-R-S. Those what? Oh, ears! Oh, these! Aren't they funny?
Put a cork in it, pachyderm!
Oh, God. Dude, I don't play COD Mobile anymore.
The poor boys
I used to play COD Mobile when it came out, but then I'm just like, Dude, fucking made me unlock a core memory. What the fuck? I hate it. I hate that I got a core memory unlocked. Wait, they added DMZ?
Be prepared for combat.
Oh, no, it's all good, but... Wait, so is this like DMZ from MW2 2022?
wind is spreading radiation. The radiation area is expanding.
Okay, the intervention. Where's... Ah, okay. Wait, so how much was that? How much memory is that gonna take on my phone then? So somebody open a safe and loot one blueprint from it. Wait, why does the FAMAS look different too? Was that really a FAMAS? Oh God. That's too much. Oh, December 11th? Oh, that's... Okay, that's pretty good, dude. If it's coming December 11th, I mean, I hope it's all... I mean, it's all good. But I just... Dude, I just hope it's good. I hope, then. I just hope the game... Who gets rich from school lunches? Me. Wait, the Invincible versus already came out? No, wait. Okay, yeah, something like the game hasn't come out yet then. How the hell do they have that then? I thought the game came out. Dude, what would be pretty good? Nah, should I play Bullet Witch? Sony Scam? Oh, my PS3's all scratched up. Yo! There's real customization, Fate. Dude, why did this show up in my algorithm right now? Accessing Black Ops password SOG. Multiplayer theater weapon match. Oh, I remember this.
Customization and personalization, these were two very important design agendas for us in this game. We really wanted to make the player feel like they were making the game their own. Everything that relates to customization in our game has a currency price associated with it.
Yeah, it's the
whole
COD
system
points,
is
the
designed
real
to give
COD
players
points.
freedom of choice to decide how they want to spend their currency.
The currency system is a little different from purely just a level
Goddamn
system. So in
Vonderhaar.
previous games, you would unlock
He's young.
all content based on your
Fuck.
level. So as you progress through the ranks, you'd unlock, say, a perk. In the currency system, what happens is you unlock the main feature. So you'll unlock something
God,
like
a
kill streaks or
Blackbird.
perks, and that
The
unlocks all
SR-71.
of them all at once. You then use the currency to purchase what you want from that category.
Currency is a multiplayer-only feature. It is something you earn at each rank progression. You also earn currency at the end of a match as a match bonus.
Yep.
With currency, you can buy weapons,
Not
weapon
Spectre.
attachments, camo skins, customized red dot reticles. You can buy the ability to place your clan tag on your weapon. You can buy perks, you can buy kill streaks. Everything in the game is purchasable through the currency system.
Yeah,
It allows
all the COD
you
points.
to play the game the way you want to play
Yeah,
it,
Josh
especially
Allen
the
doesn't
first-person
even
shooter
do
gamer. They really want to create their own online
That's theater
identity,
mode
and
right
we're
there.
allowing them to do that
Yeah, you
now.
can tell
There
that's
are
theater
40
mode.
plus weapons in Create a Class inside of Black Ops, and all of them have some level of customization.
The emblem editor can be
Oh,
as simple
God, Tiger
or as
Camo
complex
so
as you want to make
bad.
it. A player might choose just one icon that they like to represent them, and that keeps it very simple. But for somebody who's got particular creative skills or artistic skills, they can create some pretty advanced looking images. It doesn't
God.
matter. It's completely limitless, the kind of ideas that you can come up with for creating your own
32,000?
online identity.
Like, good for you, Leo. You got a Quest 3S? That's good. 11, 9, 10. Yep, 11, 9, 10. Follow JD2020 on Twitter. Notice the wager game mode and depicted and discussed in the video is for entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute actual wagering. COD points has no monetary value and may be used for in-game purposes only. That's a lie. That's a lie. COD points have no monetary value and may be used for in-game purchases only. That's a lie. No, that's cool, Leo. Oh, look at them bloody. An automatic sniper rifle. I'm not clicking on your video, Leo. Look at the Dude, I'm getting old school Black Ops 1 multiplayer stuff. What the fuck? You don't know what you sent me? Alright, then I'll look at it right now. Dude, why am I getting the old school recommendations for COD? Direct production. Freaking launch. Oh, I remember this being hyped up and everything. It's the same video! Pump it up. Take a chance. Oh, the FAMAS. Dolphin diving. That was first for the series right there. The commando. Oh yeah, chopper. Oh yeah, the gunner. RC bomb ready for launch. With the Valkyrie missile. Dude, but how am I gonna play something that's dead? Oh, the L96. The Valkyrie missile. Oh. Tars. Dude, you'd know you can't do that. You're a tar salad. DJ. Oh man. Full multiplayer reveal September 1st. Oh, that was the first time they had a theater mode. Okay. Fuck you, Leo. I got Black Ops 2 now. Fuck you, Leo. Okay, I'll watch it. Dude, why did I get the multiplayer reveal trailer for Black Ops 2 now? Also, wager matches and what the fuck? Why am I getting all the old ones? Oh god, I remember this. Too bad that wasn't added in Black Ops 2. Shock charges. XM81, the PDW, millimeter scanner. Oh man. The LSAT. Yeah, the microwave. Yeah, the Guardian. It's a Guardian. Oh, the Cyclone CQB is fucking OP as hell, man. The Dragonfly. Yeah, Dragonfire. Why am I... Ooh, the AN-94. Oh, racing. Wait. Wait, that's a different name. The Executioner is called the Raging Judge? What? I didn't know the Executioner was originally called the Raging Judge. Oh. Combat knife. Tomahawk. Ugh. You gotta be mad. Oh, the DSR-50. Oh, the DSR-50. The Ballista. Customized. Oh, man. Tactical insertion. Oh, the M1216. Oh, that was a bad shotgun. But if you know how to use it, you know how to use it. It's fully auto. Oh, the Swarm. The future is black. Black. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Dude. 11, 13, 12.
Moments of this multi-team team deathmatch. Great vertical positioning here. Spots two players.
Oh yeah, COD League. Wayne Newton.
And a second. Can he get them both? Takes out DJ Vaughn. Smokes Macus with the double kill. Holy sh...
Pre-order now and get Nuketown 2025 as a bonus map. dude. Dude, why am I getting those old? Why am I getting a lot of old school COD recommend? Wait, what's this one? Call of Duty Ghost. Ew. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is old. Boop 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 boop. Lie in China? What type of liars in
Completely
China?
wrong facts that people still believe.
Tell me.
The great lie of China. If you actually ended up becoming one of the fortunate few people who achieved their childhood goal
what'd you say
of
in your face?
becoming an
Okay, cool.
astronaut, you would at some point have the opportunity to go to space. And during that time in space, if you happened to look down at the Earth, you would at some point find the Great Wall of China, right? We all know that the Great Wall of China is visible to the naked eye in space because of its sheer massive size. But what if I told you that wasn't the case at all?
You didn't know any
origins
idea of this
folk
vid?
tale
Oh.
actually date back to comic books. Let me explain. There
Bird
is no
Wars?
doubt that the Great Wall of China is one of the coolest man-made structures on this entire
Hell
planet.
yeah,
The
it
history,
is. It's pretty
the
cool.
architecture, the grandeur, it's all insane. And
It's
because
all
of that,
hot.
the Great Wall was a perfect candidate for the perfect lie. And this lie actually dates back as far as 1932.
Are you killing
During
Twitch
this
streamers
time,
in
the police,
Warzone?
believe it or not, yeah, the people that
Cool.
made the best book at the book fairs were doing short stories and comic strips. And potentially one of their most iconic comic strips stated that the Great Wall of China was the mightiest work of man, and that
Is
it was
it?
the only man-made structure that was visible not from space but from the moon. The comic goes on to state other facts and information
Is it?
about the Great Wall of China, but that first line about the Great Wall being seen from space was not only an unsubstantiated claim, but was also enough to get people hooked, line and sinker. And from that point on, this wild claim made before anybody
in
even went to
1932.
space was just taken as fact. And well, the myth still persists to this day.
Leo,
now, I would
stop
say it's
butt
more or less
kissing.
common sense that
Stop
you can't
it.
see any one
Wait,
specific
I've never
man-made
seen-
structure
never seen
on
it never
Earth
happen.
from the moon, but I can see where
Stop
it gets
it,
a bit
Leo.
dicey when you swap the
No.
moon for space. But with the construction of the International Space Station, it has been confirmed by numerous astronauts that the Great Wall of China is not visible to the naked
Don't.
eye from space.
Faith, don't you
Astronauts
dare
have
kiss
claimed
him.
that they have seen the Great Wall of China, but it has required magnification.
Okay,
But
good.
on top of requiring
Ah, we're
magnification,
safe.
they also need to be extremely focused on where they're looking because the Great Wall of China blends into the landscape so well. The brown and gray bricks on the wall don't necessarily contrast super well from the brown trees and dirt. And for that reason, unless you know exactly where to look and you have a bit of magnification, you're not going to see the Great Wall of China from space. And you'd have a much better bet looking from a commercial airplane, assuming you knew where to look and it was clear. Now, to add a bit of insult to injury, astronauts have also claimed that there are other man-made structures that are way easier to spot from space. With
Really?
those structures
You can
being
spot a
way less
Walmart?
important than the Great Wall
Oh,
of China.
God, you could-
Specifically, airstrips and large stretches of road. And the reason for that is simply because of contrast. The dark black tarmac used to make roads and airstrips is much more visible. And
There
on
you
top of
go,
that, these
Leo, you
simple
got
structures are
denied.
typically
Goodbye,
very straight.
Leo.
And as some of you may know, straight lines do not exist in
Denied.
nature. So for those two
I didn't
reasons,
know
these
that.
simple structures stand out a lot more than the Great Wall of China. So yeah, the Great Wall of China is cool, but it's not visible from space cool. Which, please. I would say it's safe to assume
Well,
that
what
most
about
people
which?
watching this video are familiar with the hysteria-induced Salem witch trials of
Yeah, which-
1692.
yeah, which
and while
again-
the witch
which is all
trials happened
BS.
and were crazy, there are a ton of myths and misconceptions
Okay,
surrounding
well,
the
okay,
Salem
tell
witch
me,
trials.
tell me.
So for that reason, I'm gonna kind of speed run a bunch of Salem witch trial myths.
Show
you know,
it.
because we are getting into the spooky season.
but there
okay,
was
for
a- there was a
starters,
lot
it
movie
wasn't
about the
just
Salem witch
women
trials
that were
movie.
being accused of witchcraft.
Nope.
During this time,
There was a man.
everybody was hysterical, and nobody was safe from a demonic or witchcraft allegation. And while it is a fact that mostly women were accused and prosecuted, a quarter of the people that were killed during the Salem witch trials were actually men. This may or may not be surprising, but what
Yeah.
probably is surprising
Because
is
these
the
are
fact that it
wizards,
wasn't
Harry.
only humans that were killed during the Salem
What
witch
do you mean?
trials.
What?
There was at least 2 dogs confirmed to be killed because they were accused and found guilty of
Why?
witchcraft. And in these
Doggos?
dogs' cases
Why'd you
specifically,
kill
they were found
dogs?
guilty of being under the influence of witchcraft, which means that it wasn't even their fault, but they still died because of it. And
They
that is
killed
bad.
dogs
And
just
speaking of
because they
death,
thought it was
I
a
think the most
witch?
common misconception about the Salem witch trials was that witches were burned at the stake. And while it's undeniable
Didn't they
that
get
at
hanged?
least 20 people were killed during the Salem witch trials, none of them were burned. That's right, 19 of them were hung, and one
Yeah.
of them was crushed to death by rocks. Now, if you're saying to yourself,
Ooh.
I know for a fact witches were burned at the stake, you're right,
No.
but it did not happen in Salem.
Yeah.
All of the burnings that happened took place in Europe. And while the Salem
Whoa,
witch trials only
Europe.
lasted roughly
Ah,
a year,
thank God
there
I'm not
was
a European.
multi-year-long hysteria and witch hunts that took place over in Europe. that
Okay,
claimed
so
the
are you gonna
lives
change
of
him, Leo? Are you
thousands.
gonna
And
change
over
fate
there,
or
They
what?
were burning witches left, right, and center. And I find that a bit interesting because Salem is now forever bound to the concept of witch hunts and witch trials. trials. Although, compared to the witch trials that took place in Europe, what happened in Salem was really a drop in the bucket. Not to say that it was okay,
What happened in
but,
Europe
I
then?
mean,
What happened?
comparably, 20 deaths versus 1,000, you'd think they'd associate the practice with the Europeans. Or
But
at least
the
Europeans.
Europeans
Oh my
have
God,
a lot of different
that was
stuff.
so dumb. Razor sharp lies.
Yeah, the
When I
cheat
was a
code. What's
young,
your cheat
naive
code? Tell me,
little
what's
bro,
your cheat
I was
code?
once told that if you shaved your face, the facial hair would grow back thicker, fuller, and darker. And hearing this as like a 13, 14-year-old bro, all I wanted to do was shave. Because I
Yeah.
really wanted to have some cool facial hair and seem older than I was, like
Yeah.
every other kid does. I remember shaving
found the
and
floppy disk
shaving
on
and
school?
bleeding a lot, but never making
Oof.
any facial hair
Ooh.
progress. And I actually ended up giving up on the practice
do you mean?
before I ever learned the truth. And if you had a similar situation, well, welcome to the club.
What do you
because
mean
lot
you
of
have a
people have
floppy-
not only
do you even know what a
heard the
floppy
myth, but
disk is,
actively fall
Leo?
for it every single
Do you know
day.
what that
The
is?
origins of this myth, interestingly, are unknown. Although clinical
If you know what
studies
that is,
disproving
I will
this myth
play
date back all
the new
way
Assassin's
into
Creed Shadows
1920s,
DLC.
Which just goes to show how prolific this myth is, because we have literally had clinical studies for almost 100 years proving that shaving does not affect your hair thickness, but people still
Dude, but
believe
it makes it
And while
scruffy
it
as hell,
actually
though.
has
For
no
me,
physical
God,
effect,
I don't
appearances
like
are something we
shaving.
can
It makes it
discuss.
too
And here's what I mean by
scruffy.
that. When you shave, the razor cuts the hair on the surface of the skin, but it has no effect on the follicle deep below the skin. The hair that was on your face went from a long pointed tip to a short nub. And this little nub of hair can feel coarser as it begins to grow out. And if you couple this short-lived bluntness of
The first thing that you said about that I didn't get it, when you said I didn't get the Doom reference to something else.
To lighten it, then you may feel like this
That
new
happened in
freshly shaved hair
1996,
is coming back thicker
I think,
and darker.
or
But in
97.
reality, it's more or less of an optical illusion that typically only lasts a few days. The ladies are gonna know what I'm talking about. You know, if you shave your legs and then a few days later your legs feel prickly, that's because of the blunted, coarse hair. You're not getting hairier or growing new hair, it's just the hair that was there needs some time to grow that fine tip again. And if there really
I
was any
feel it.
truth
I
to this
feel
myth,
it right
don't you
here.
think
Ah,
shaving your
my
head
5
would
o'clock
become
shadow.
the #1 remedy for baldness? I mean, to be fair, it kind
my
of is
5
the number
o'clock
one remedy
shadow.
or solution, but not because it grows your hair back. It just prevents you from looking like Murr from Impractical Jokers. But yeah, while there are genuine methods of regrowing hair and making your hair thicker, shaving is not one of them. And I'm glad it's not.
You never
because
shave
that
your
would
legs?
literally make the entire act
That's
counterproductive.
good.
The baby bird belief. Have you ever been out on a walk? When you see a vulnerable, injured baby bird on the sidewalk all by himself, this is a deeply heartbreaking sight, and all you want to do is help out this little baby bird. But right as you kneel down to pick up this bird and put them anywhere else, your friend tells you, hey, you can't touch this baby bird. If you touch this baby bird, its mom will pick up on your scent and abandon this bird completely. If you touch it, it's gonna die.
Oh,
The best
you're gonna
thing you
kick
can
that
do
bird?
is leave.
Why'd you gonna
So then
kick the
and your friend
bird?
continue
You
to
got a
walk on the
bird,
sidewalk,
bird.
only for that
The
bird
bird
to
is
get
the
run over
word.
by a
Na, na,
guy on a
bird,
one-way.
bird.
Tragic.
The
This
bird
is
is
a
the
myth
word.
that
Na,
I
na, na, don't
definitely
you know?
believed.
The bird
Actually,
is the
up
word.
until
Dun,
recently,
dun,
honestly,
dun,
because I
you
never
know
thought
that the
about
bird
it
is
too
the
much.
word.
But I remember hearing this a lot when I was younger. Thinking about it now, it seems like a clever way for parents to make their kids not touch wild animals. But that's about as deep as it goes, because this claim is more or less of a folklore or a myth. When speaking about birds specifically, first of all, birds don't even have a very strong sense of smell to begin with. So
They only
scientists
have
claim
beaks.
that it's highly unlikely that a bird would even be able to tell the difference whether or not their child has been touched by a human or not.
Well, yeah,
And
it's just like-
regardless
it's
of
just
their
like
lack of
what they call
smell,
it,
birds are
chickens.
dedicated parents and go to pretty extreme lengths to ensure the survival of their children.
Na, na, na,
Even
bird,
if that means
bird,
killing
bird,
one of their
bird,
children,
bird,
which
na, na,
sounds
bird, bird,
counterproductive,
bird.
but I mean, if you've got
Bird
4
is the
kids,
word.
one
Na,
of
na,
them
na, bird,
sucks, and you
bird,
want at
bird.
least 3 of them to live, you gotta get rid of the bad one, at least
True.
in bird logic. Now, with every myth, there's typically
you
a
even
kernel
know
of truth.
that the
The
bird is
kernel
the
of
word.
truth is this. There is specific scenarios where birds will abandon their young, but it's not nearly as simple as, oh, if you touch the baby bird, it's done. What typically causes a bird to abandon its nest is if the bird's nest is simply too hostile to continue to live in. If the nest is consistently visited or even threatened by predators on a regular basis, and the bird's babies are still in the egg stage, then the parents may make
Dude,
the
you just
tough
reminded me of the
decision
stupid kid- what they
abandoning the
call it,
nest and begin
um,
a new one in a safer location. Although, if the chicks have been
Ah,
hatched,
dude,
it's
this
gonna
is
take a lot to scare away
God.
a
I don't know if I
parent
could
bird
show this on
from its
YouTube or
nest.
not.
Although every bird is different, and there's definitely a fluctuation on commitment.
There was
when it comes
there was
to bird
something so
rearing. The general
stupid.
consensus is that birds that live longer are typically more
bird,
picky and
bird,
sensitive with their
bird,
young,
bird's
and
the word,
potentially more likely to
bird,
abandon their
bird,
children.
bird is
However,
the word,
birds that live
don't
relatively
you know
shorter lives
the bird's the
typically tend
word.
to be more committed to their children. And what's
Go,
even more
kitty.
interesting is the fact that
Go,
this doesn't
bump
only
it
apply
up,
to birds.
take a
There are not
chance,
many
somewhere
animals that will simply abandon
Dude, it's a
their
fucking
child
Kevin Hart
because it has
joke.
been encountered
Ah, it's a
by
Kevin
you.
Hart
With
joke that
one of the
talked about
notable
what they call
exceptions
fucking
being
gorillas and
rabbits.
everything.
Rabbits in general live very
I don't know if I
high
could
stress
show
lives.
that.
They can even die from stress if you try to pick one up. But besides rabbits, most animals are not going to ditch their kids
Ah,
simply because you touch
it's called
them.
acting
Now,
his
with all
age.
this being
That's
said, I
the
feel like it's
special.
important to note that you shouldn't be touching baby animals in most
Dude,
cases.
you don't even
You don't know
have a
what diseases they
PC,
have, and they
Leo.
don't know what diseases you have. In most cases, baby animals are not far from their mothers, and even if you don't see them, the parents are typically watching or not too far away. And if you find yourself in a situation where there is a vulnerable baby animal that is in desperate need of your help, don't neglect it out of fear of it being abandoned. However, if there's a baby animal that you see that's safe, although alone, it's best to leave it alone and assume that the parent is nearby, which is often the case. Although, use your discretion and feel free to call your local animal shelter to get more professional advice. Okay, changing gears. This
Alright, go for it, Leo. Go do your thing.
People still believe, once again, to this day. However, today's video sponsor, Five, is here to dispel it. Some people believe that in 2025, if you are an adult over the age of 21 living in the United States, that you can't get delicious, safe, and effective gummies delivered right to your door. But with Five, you can do exactly that. But it doesn't end there. Five's gummies are not only delicious and effective, but also affordable and third-party tested both for consistent dosing and for safe ingredients. Five delivers to every state in the United States legally and discreetly. But in case that wasn't enough, Five is not only giving you the best and most convenient experience when it comes to enhanced gummies, but they are now giving you free gummies. You heard me right. New customers can get a free jar of their 5 watermelon chill gummies. All they gotta do is pay shipping. And returning customers can get 50% off site-wide using my code. So whether you're finally trying Five for the first time or just stocking up on your favorites, use my link in the description to get the best deal possible. Thank you, Five, for sponsoring this video. Now, on to the next totally wrong fact. The mouthful myth. Have you ever been watching TV and either seen somebody have a seizure or maybe get knocked out in a fight, only for people to run to the rescue and put them on their side and maybe even put something in their mouth to ensure that they do not swallow their tongue? I know I have, and I can't pinpoint
I never heard that
where,
before.
honestly,
What the
but
fuck?
I know for a fact that I've heard that it's not only possible,
I never heard
but
that
a
before.
genuine risk that if you become unconscious, whether through sleeping, seizure, or trauma, that there's a chance that you could swallow your tongue and suffocate. If you've heard or potentially even believed this myth, it honestly kind of makes sense. I mean, your tongue is long, and if you're not actively controlling
it's not
it
that
can
long.
potentially go the wrong way. But the truth of the matter is that it is physically impossible to swallow your
Yeah.
tongue, meaning that this is not a genuine risk unless your tongue becomes detached from your body somehow.
Yeah,
it is
unless you cut
physically
your
impossible
tongue
to
off.
swallow your own tongue, which is a good thing. Now, what's unfortunate is the actual truth of the matter and
What?
things that people try to do to prevent tongue swallowing. One of the worst things that somebody can do to prevent somebody from swallowing their tongue is by putting something in the person's mouth.
Yeah, they're
If
gonna
someone
choke.
specifically having a seizure has an object inserted into their mouth, it can essentially just become a weapon and causing potentially broken teeth and now a new foreign object being in the mouth of somebody who's unconscious and seizing, which is a genuine danger because this object could be swallowed, which is definitely
it can actually
not good.
choke
What
'em.
actually happens if you become incapacitated? Well, unless you're seizing, all of your muscles are going to relax. This includes your tongue. And when your tongue is in a relaxed state, it is possible for your tongue to partially or even completely obscure your breathing. Obviously, this isn't swallowing your tongue, but it is still dangerous. This phenomenon is extremely common, and it is known in most cases as snoring. Sleep apnea specifically is a result of a partial blockage in your airway during your sleep. But in the case of somebody who's currently seizing, their muscles aren't relaxed whatsoever. One of the bigger risks isn't their tongue falling to the back of their throat, it's actually the individual biting their tongue, and in some cases off. If you thought biting your tongue accidentally when you ate felt bad, imagine unconsciously putting all of the force of your jaw onto your tongue for minutes.
Getting cut
That
off.
is a scary
Oh,
thought. But in
no,
either
you
of these
can't taste
situations, whether your
anymore.
body is relaxed or tense, it is impossible to swallow your own tongue. Although it doesn't mean that you shouldn't consider it when helping somebody who is unconscious.
But I
the best
wanna
way to
swallow
really
my
help
own
anybody
tongue,
who's
though.
unconscious is to put them into the recovery position, which can prevent tongue issues and allow somebody to vomit without choking on it as well. Here's a quick graphic on how to do the recovery position in case you wanted to know. Honestly, doesn't hurt to know because it literally can save somebody's life.
yeah,
But
you never
this
know.
video isn't about saving lives. It's about disproving myths. So let's keep going. Dead toenail tails.
Dead
You
toenail
and the
tails?
neighbor kid
What?
are hanging out. And during this hangout, you guys get bored. And the
Yeah?
neighbor kid says, hey, let me show you something. It's pretty cool. You follow him outside and you guys go on a short walk when you end up in a dark building in a basement. He
Or in a
turns on the light
morgue.
in this basement and all you see is doors on a wall. The neighbor kid opens one of these doors and pulls out a tray. And on this tray, disturbingly, is a dead body.
Yeah,
you don't
but
even
that's a
believe
morgue.
what you're seeing at first and assume you're in a haunted house. When the neighbor kid confirms your worst nightmare, he says, look at this dead person. You reluctantly take a peek and say, yeah, what about it? When he tells
Yeah.
you their hair and nails are still growing. Look, I was here yesterday, and their hair and nails weren't nearly this long. At that point, morbid curiosity takes over, and you take a look at their fingernails, which do look a bit long. But then you ask the neighbor kid, wait, you were here yesterday? And then you both decide to stop disturbing the dead and leave. That story, admittedly, was morbid, but it helps me paint the picture of this next misconception. Seemingly forever now, people have believed that after you die, you still continue to have hair and nail growth for some time after death. And
But
whether or
I
not this is
thought-
something you've ever
what?
heard or believed, the reality is this. No human grows hair or grows their
Yeah, I'm like,
after
you're
death.
dead, aren't you?
Although, similar to the shaving thing, there is a bit of an optical illusion at play, and it is a morbid one. At this point, numerous dermatologists have debunked this myth simply by claiming is what you're seeing when you see potential nail growth or hair growth after someone dies isn't the actual growth of the hair or nails at all. What it is a dehydration of the body causing a retraction of the skin, appearing the hair and nails to seem larger or longer. And while that may give you some clarity, it still doesn't answer why you're hanging out with a dead body. But
Exactly.
to grow
Why
hair
are-
and
why are
nails,
you
your
going to
body
the
needs
morgue
to
like
be
that?
1, alive, and 2, able to regulate a complex hormonal system that allows the creation of hair and nails to even happen. And this is even a struggle for some people that are alive, let alone dead people. But leaving
Who is
Will Smith's
that?
husband
I don't know
out
who
of it,
that
to
is.
further prove this point, we're going to now show you graphic images of dead people.
No,
3,
what?
2, I am just kidding, and I know some of you were
I'm like,
kind of looking
what?
forward to it, and you need to seek help.
I'm
Food
like, what?
Tales. Admittedly, transitioning from dead people to food
like
isn't
for
ideal,
food.
but here we are. And we've got a
I'm a
stinker.
foodie
I would argue that
tubie.
most people have at least heard, or potentially even still believe, that eating turkey specifically makes you sleepy. And they might even have evidence to back it up, which I'll quickly explain. People that believe that turkey makes you feel sleepy believe this because there is a chemical known as tryptophan within turkey. Interestingly, there is scientific evidence that shows that tryptophan is involved in sleep and mood control and can even cause drowsiness. And L-tryptophan has even been sold and marketed as a sleep aid. So far, it seems like turkey making you sleepy is proven true, right? But here's where things
Somewhat.
get interesting. Because while all of this is true, turkey meat is not the only meat that contains tryptophan. For example, chicken and minced beef also contain nearly the exact same amount of tryptophan. Roughly
what is it, like the
350
gravy?
milligrams per 150 grams of
What
meat.
is it?
But
Tell
besides
me,
this,
Betty.
pork and cheese actually have more tryptophan than turkey, which kind of muddies up the equation a bit, because nobody talks about eating pork or cheese and then going to bed, or chicken or beef for that matter. It's always turkey. But to make things even more muddy,
why though?
L-tryptophan supplements are typically recommended on an empty stomach to help maximize absorption. And if you're eating turkey with, you know, a Thanksgiving meal with stuffing, with bread, with other things, your absorption of that
yeah, you
tryptophan is
filled
going
yourself.
to be lower than if you were just eating turkey by itself,
Oh,
further
just
reducing
eating
its
all that on
effectiveness. I don't want to get all
Thanksgiving.
technical on you, but here's the truth.
full.
A lot of people believe that eating turkey specifically makes you sleepy because it's full of tryptophan. And while on the
God.
surface that seems like it's plausible, in reality, the reason why people feel so tired after eating a huge turkey meal,
guessing
typically on Christmas or Thanksgiving, is because exactly that. They are eating a huge meal, and it's the meal
Yeah.
itself that is causing the drowsiness. Any large,
Yeah, I
solid
mean,
meal
you
can
eat,
induce
you go,
sleepiness
you're like,
because of the
"Oh, this
increased
feels
blood flow
so
and oxygen
good."
to the digestive system. And why that is because if there is extra blood and oxygen in your digestive tract, you know where it's not? In your brain, which means that you're literally going to feel more lethargic, and in most cases, sleepy. So yeah, turkey won't make you any more sleepier than chicken or beef would. And if
Dude,
you're
I'm actually
sitting at
falling asleep.
Thanksgiving dinner
Fuck.
wondering why
Actually
your
was
dad
falling
was
asleep right
asleep at
there.
the table, it's not because he had too much turkey.
That's
it's
what
because
you
he
ate
had
too much.
14 beers in the garage before dinner. The Lazy Brain Legend. Quickly, if
The
you guys are
Lazy
enjoying
Brain
this video and would like to
Legend,
see me
though.
make another video on completely wrong facts, feel free to leave a like or leave a comment saying
I just
part
cleaned my
2.
glasses,
That way I
fuck.
know that you guys really want a follow-up to this video. Also, if you're part of the 70-something% of people
I'm
that aren't subscribed, feel free to
sorry.
consider.
I just
We make
found
pretty
out
good
about
videos
you
and we
today,
post every
buddy.
Friday. Now, let's
I
talk about
don't
your
know.
lazy brain. We all know that
my
in
brain is
2025,
lazy,
there is an
lazy,
endless
lazy brain.
supply of self-help gurus telling you that you need to be better and selling you the solution to be better. But the reality is,
What would my
this
solution
business
be?
practice is nowhere near new. And people were even doing this as early as 1907. What were people saying
1907?
in 1907?
Jesus.
Well, they were saying that you are only using roughly 10% of your brain. And this slogan
But
kind
are-
of got a lot of traction and
but
allowed
aren't we
a lot of
using
people to make a
a
lot
lot
of
of
money
percent of our
selling ways
brain?
to tap into untapped potential within your brain. And from these claims dating back as early as 1907, people to this day still quote and
if
believe
you
that you
use
only use
10%
roughly
of your brain.
10% of your brain.
Yep.
But is it really true? Well, according to evidence from studies of brain damage, brain imaging, localization of function within the brain, and even metabolic studies of the brain,
Yeah.
people use much more than just 10% of their brains.
Yeah.
Now, specifically focusing on the brain imaging studies, out of the countless brain imaging studies that have taken place, none of them have ever shown an area of the brain to be fully silent or inactive. What they did
Ah.
find was that many functions of the brain are highly localized, with different tasks being allocated to different parts of the brain, which is, I think at this point, relatively common knowledge, at least the left and right hemisphere part, but it obviously goes much deeper than
Yeah.
that. But that alone kind of just disproves the entire myth that we only use 10% of our brain. It would
Yeah.
make no sense for our most vital organ that is literally consuming most of our calories, at least compared to other organs, to be so dormant. It makes almost no sense. And I would probably argue that even when you are sleeping, or potentially
Yeah,
even
aren't we still using our
unconscious, you are
brain?
using more than 10% of your brain because
Yeah.
of all of the unconscious acts that what your body is consistently doing. I would even
Yeah.
argue that your dad passed out on the Thanksgiving table has more than 10% brain activity, even if he only has 10% of a normal brain. Regardless, outside of just imaging studies,
Hey, don't call me
neuroscientists have
stupid.
even probed individual, localized micro parts of the brain to test the response of single neurons. And even those tests revealed that there was no gaps or inactive areas. Everywhere that they probed in the brain was able to essentially respond to the stimuli, proving that all of the brain was
Makes
active.
sense,
And
makes
whether or not
sense.
all of the brain is doing equal quality or efficient work is a different conversation. But the claim of 90% of the brain being unused is
losing.
completely untrue, at least
Yeah.
from a biological standpoint. There may be a separate argument specifically about this conscious versus subconscious mind, but even still, your subconscious mind is active, it's not dormant, it's just not fully within your control. So yeah, good news, you use more than 10% of your brain.
But I
The
don't
bad
wanna
news
use
is
more
even
than-
100% of 0 IQ is still 0 IQ. But regardless of what your IQ score is, I have a video for you. The video you see on screen right now is actually a collab video I made with Chat History, where we
I'm
played
not watching
GeoGuessr
it.
to see who is truly the best stickman of them all. But in case that's not
I'm
your
not
speed,
watching
just check out
that.
the channel. We
I'm
have
just
so
an
many good
idiot.
videos for you to
I
watch.
would
Thank you
lose
guys
in an
so much for watching this
instantly.
video. And as always, trust me, bro.
I'll trust you, bro. Indeed, I'll trust you. Wait, they're going to subreddit full time. Big Chicken's fart. What the fuck? Big Chungus fart porn. What the? I want to take off my headphone and just walk away. The most over-engineered console. Called it is imperialist propaganda. The fuck? I'm not gonna click on that. I need to go. I'll be back. I'm gonna get some water real quick, dude. I am. Oh god, I'm falling asleep right now too. Fuck, that's not good. My head hurts and everything. Okay. I'm gonna get. No, I gotta. Got my ear. What the fuck? No, my screen. I scratched it. Ugh. My leg. It hurts. Oh, my hand feels coming out. Chicken. I hear a chicken. I don't like to hear chickens. Oh god, my leg actually hurts. Fuck. Oh fuck, my leg actually hurts. Yes. Ah, god. Ah, Lord. All right. Let's go watch more dumpling
Ironic
video.
images and videos of people inserting their OCs or themselves
Hell
into the world
yeah.
of cartoons. In the case
That's a
of
good
Smiling
type of
Friends, though,
inserting.
this phenomena of casually inserting your OC among the main cast actually works really well with one of the show's running gags, that being the fifth Smiling Friend. Now, explaining the joke out loud would likely ruin the impact, so I'm just gonna leave a frame on screen for the losers to read. Dolly Dimply, official character or not, gels really well with the possibility of there being a fifth Smiling Friend, and only
Sure
further
about
adds to the joke. What also helps to set Dolly apart, and apparently the most controversial thing about her,
Nah,
according
she's
to my
annoying.
comment
People should
section
be-
full of people who haven't figured out
she
what
thinks
parody
she's
means, is
annoying.
her particular brand of humor.
Those animals should not be together. This displeases the Dimply.
Yes, hello, but I'm not sorry.
Hello, yeah, but we're not sorry.
Why don't you say that again? I'm craving some frog legs right about now.
Dude, you're gonna love this place. I've been coming here since I was a homunculus.
He was a
What?
homunculus.
Say psych right now.
What can I get you?
A
Salties.
walking, talking packet of ketchup? Boy, freaking dead body and freaking salties! Hey, I'm about to head out.
Hello, my
Yeah, that's
smiling
not it.
friends.
And you screwed it up. Wow. I did not see that coming.
Dolly's dialogue, to be frank, is cringe. She's the perfect amalgamation of everyone's collective memory of that annoying kid in high school who spoke exclusively in r/dank memes and thought Marvel movies were the pinnacle of cinema. Her constant meme clips and that just happened comments towards basically every situation ruins every natural joke from the original episode she's tapped into, and she specializes in giving secondhand embarrassment to the viewer. Every clip on the channel is almost excruciating to watch for this reason, if you haven't caught on to the fact that it's blatantly ironic. These clips are very self-aware about how annoying this type of humor is. It's a blatant parody poking fun at people who unironically talk like this. I was gonna make another joke about her basically being a parody of an SMG4 character, but last time I did that, the series fucking ended like 2 days afterwards. I think if I say anything else, then Luke is just gonna spontaneously explode. I mean, the Alan Thinks It's Delicious clip alone features a full straight minute of her making awkward that just happened clips about Alan coming out as gay, while the entire scene and everyone around her just stands in silence and ignores her. It's purposefully drawn out, and this actually manages to make these clips wrap back around to being genuinely funny. It's peak cringe comedy, and I honestly find this spin on the gimmick to be oddly charming. It's also worth praising the effort that's gone into these clips. While there's nothing as insane as Cool Autistic Gamer's Silly Samuel clip, Dolly is well rendered and well animated, and blends in just fine with Smiling Friend's mixed media art style. It really sells the idea that she's some lost and forgotten member of the cast. She's the Smiling Friends equivalent to Gregor Simpson, if that makes any sense.
Not Gregor Simpson! Bring him back!
Dolly is also surprisingly good. No one knows who the VA is, but they sound pretty professional overall. Now, this was basically all the information I could get from Critter Clips 2002 back when I made my first video, as there were only 4 videos on the channel at the time, and it didn't seem like there was anything too special about it outside of its gimmick.
Now I want to binge watch her now.
Covered in my first video, I still didn't think it was that deep enough to warrant receiving as much attention as the Cool Autistic Gamer. Suffice to say, things have certainly changed. Since my first video, there have been 6 more uploads onto the Critter Clips channel, and unlike Autistic Gamer, who usually waits for a new episode to release first before releasing their edit of said episode, Critter Clips seems to upload fairly frequently and doesn't seem to care whether an episode is new or old. The most recent upload as of writing this video is an edit of Season 2, Episode 8, which is pretty out of left field when you see the previous uploads have mostly been about the latest Season 3 episodes. This doesn't exactly mean
I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that one. I have to watch that one.
My first video, especially when the opposite seems to have happened for Cool Autistic Gamer. And unlike Cool Autistic Gamer, the Dolly Dimply clips actually have some sort of story going on here. Nothing massive or anything, it's not some sprawling, complicated Smiling Friends ARG, but people have quickly been picking up from the last 6 videos that something is not quite right with Dolly Dimply, and wherever this does end up going, substantial or not, I find the effort very interesting, and I'm actually flabbergasted that they've managed to make me feel bad for the glorified Glitch Productions parody. Okay, so I've just received word that Luke Ludwig is dead. Before we get into that, though, I want to briefly go over just how much of a fandom icon Dolly Dimply has become over the last month or so. As previously mentioned, the Cool Autistic Gamer has not been uploading as frequently as he used to, and he hasn't appeared in the last 3 clips on the channel either. Also, just another side note, the most recent video on the channel is just a straight re-upload of an old video on Michael Kuzak's channel, so do with that information what you will. Which naturally is that Dolly Dimply feeling he left. And while the Critter Clips channel is not even close to reaching the heights of Cool Autistic Gamer yet, on pretty much every platform outside of YouTube, it appears Dolly's popularity has basically eclipsed Autistic Gamer. It's actually shocking just how big this character is outside her own channel. There's a constant stream of genuinely impressive fan art of the character.
I have not seen that. What the fuck?
Of likes and hundreds of thousands of impressions.
That's not safe for work. Go back up.
Each new clip that gets put on the Critter Clips channel and try to figure out what's happening. Dolly Dimply was already getting pretty big when I made my first video. That's not what I fucking meant. But over the past month, her popularity really has exploded. And it's kind of bizarre to see something like this happen in real time to something that very likely would have gone onto the radar if it wasn't for a completely unrelated channel popularizing the style of content. Or maybe they are related, who's to say? The possibility of Critter Clips being someone who works on the show is still up in the air, but the fact they posted an edit of the episode 6 teaser at nearly the exact same time the actual teaser was posted is definitely worth discussing in some capacity. Not today, though. Okay, we can get back to the main topic now. What has been happening recently with Dolly Dimply? Well, it all started with the Pim Wants Pizza clip, taken from Season 3, Episode 4. All seems well at first.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. It's like the creepy ARG of it.
While no one is paying attention to her, though she is trying to stick up for Pim when everyone's disrespecting him. When the lights go out, though...
Mr. Boss, Those lights should be the least of your concern.
Yep. I remember seeing that. Yep. I'm like,
yeah, nice smiling friends clip, dipshit. Your ass is going to Mandela catalog. I earnestly
hell
love
yeah, I
want to
go to the Mandela catalog.
I'm sure some people immediately rolled their eyes thinking the series was going to go full analog horror in the most predictable way you could think of. But it's immediately deflated by the fact that Dolly did it purely for attention and because she genuinely thought it was scary.
Hey, guys.
Yep, she runs away. Right? Yeah, no, they're like.
Yeah, I was just trying to do a spooky bit to creep you guys out. It's kind of like analog horror, you know?
Honestly, that's really clever. Hats off. But this clip is interesting for many other reasons. The texture in the analog horror section isn't just her trying to be scary, but it's also her actual thoughts. You can tell before this that she's getting more frustrated with everyone ignoring her. Previously, this was played for laughs, and she never really commented on people ignoring her, but now it's actually just kind of sad. And also
it's kind of getting
brilliant. The concept of a self-insert OC noticing that none of the actual characters are acknowledging her existence and getting upset over it is actually a really good idea for a short series. Like, I know it's not really that deep and we're just having a bit of fun over here, but being completely dead ass for a second, I really f*** with this.
Sorry, I'll stop. I won't do it again. I was just, yeah. Let me help you with those lights, Mr. Boss. Really bad. Sorry.
God, I knew that was gonna be a fail. So stupid. Damn it.
Why am I feeling bad for Dolly Dimpley? This is the Dolly Dimpley equivalent of the silly Samuel clip for Autistic Gamer. If you said that sentence to a small Victorian boy, he would start tearing his face off. I find this really interesting now. And wait, did you f***ing see that? Roll it back.
Let me help you with those lights, Mr. Those lights.
Yep.
Mr. Boss sees her. Notice the eye movement is not in the original episode. This is completely original. That's such a small and hard to miss edit, but he actually acknowledges her and then quickly averts his eyes. Is she actually there, or is everyone just choosing to ignore her? That's such a cool detail that unironically adds so much more depth to this otherwise stupid channel. The rest of the clips don't have anything nearly as substantial as this, but over time you see Dolly gradually becoming less enthusiastic and more conscious about the fact that no one's acknowledging her.
I'm Pim, and this is my hiking partner, Charlie.
And I'm Dolly Dimpley. You know what's with all this litter around? It's totally ruining the vibe check.
Pleased to meet you, Pim and Charlie.
Nice to meet you, too.
She's lost a lot of the energy she had originally. She keeps stopping herself from talking when someone else talks over her. Not gonna lie, it's weirdly depressing.
She was absolutely...
I miss her more and more every day.
Like, sure, Dolly herself is the personification of Reddit and used to be kind of annoying, but seeing her slowly lose her confidence and become aware of the fact that no one notices or talks to her, becoming desperate for any sort of attention is actually really f***ing sad. There's a point in the Mother Nature clip where Charlie looks to his right like he does in the original episode, but since Dolly is here now, he just kind of stares at her chest and says nothing, and the animation on Dolly's face as Charlie looks at her just says it all, really. Like, that's the most acknowledgement anyone in the cast has ever given her. Even though nothing as crazy as the analog horror clip has happened yet, these 6 uploads have turned Dolly Dimpley from a footnote in my first video on Smiling Friends self-inserts into the single most interesting thing going on in the fandom right now. Sure, there's a chance that this is all just a bunch of shit posting for fun, but even so, I really appreciate the effort that's gone into this. From the animation and voice acting to all the subtle details. And if this is building up to something, then I'm definitely interested in seeing where it goes.
Oh god, imagine the ending of season 3, it's all of these.
And tired of all the actual official cartoon characters ignoring her existence, and the possibility that she is actually there, but everyone's just choosing to ignore her anyway, is a really good concept I haven't seen utilized much, if at all, honestly. It's been crazy seeing Dolly Dimpley steadily overtake the Cool Autistic Gamer in popularity, to the point that they're the main attraction of the Smiling Friends now, especially given they only really emerged in like early October. I'm not gonna lie, the insane contrast of the clips showing Dolly slowly becoming more depressed and the characters
was it October that this got announced?
Insane amounts of fan art and unironic fans worrying about her well-being on social media is weirdly wholesome, honestly. I'm hoping I don't suddenly curse this channel and they suddenly stop uploading. I'm still a bit self-conscious about the timing of the...
Oh no, oh fuck. Not the Cool Autistic Gamer. What? Because I'm like, yeah, no, I saw these ones. No, I haven't seen the Salty Murdered one. I think. Salty Murdered. Come on, give it to me straight, dog.
Oh man, I could really go for some salties right now.
Nah, I want
Isn't
some
that like
salties
cheap
too.
fast food or something?
Hell yeah.
And it looks gross too.
What? Have you really never been to Salties? Dude, you're gonna love this place. I've been coming here
I
since I
want-
was a homunculus.
Zero what? Say psych right now.
Salties. Oh god.
Charlie, this place doesn't seem very clean.
It's
There's
very
grease
clean.
all over the floor.
Understatement of the flippin' century.
Ah, it's just part of the charm,
Yeah,
man.
it's part of the charm, man.
no.
It's part of the charm.
This place is just cringe. Hello?
Okay, come on.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize we had customers.
Yo,
What can I
look
get
at
you?
a walking, talking packet of ketchup? Bye!
Yeah, I'll just get 2 salty
Oh,
delight
that's
burgers.
God. God, I felt that cringe.
Sorry, unfortunately, as of today, we don't sell the Salty Delight anymore. I can
What?
get you a salty sourdough bread bus, though.
What? Come on, you can't get rid of the salty delight. Let me talk to Salty.
Yeah.
Salty is actually taking his iconic 7 p.m. nap.
No, I think I'm gonna speak to
Hey,
him.
don't make a scene.
Salty's been murdered.
There's a freaking dead body in freaking Salties! Hey, I'm about to head out.
Oh god. Oh god, I felt the cringe.
Hey, Charlie, the owner of the famous
Oh,
Salty's restaurant
God,
was
I
just
felt
brutally
cringe.
murdered, and I need you and Pim to figure out who did it. Thank you, bye.
Alright, looks like we're technically in charge of solving this.
I guess that
Yeah.
means we're detectives now, Charlie.
I want to be
You
a
know what that
detective.
means? It's big brain energy time!
Did you really bring that with you into the movie theater?
I think it's cute.
Did you really actually bring that active killer serial killers that are on the loose today? I don't want to look at serial killers that are on the loose today. I want to live. I want to live. I don't think it's delicious. Oh no. Now I want some food.
All right, Glip. This is very important. We can't screw this up.
It's gonna be all
Don't
screwed
worry,
up.
guys. It's easy. You're not gonna screw it up.
Hello, my the Smooling Franz.
And you screwed it up. Wow. I did not see that coming.
I could see the quality go upwards. What the
Please
fuck?
come in. Thank you. I've been so depressed ever since my husband ran out on me and my beautiful triplets.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I just need someone to look after them while I go to work.
So me.
Cute.
Oh,
Not a
God.
problem. Taking care of
Cutie.
children. I see this as an absolute win.
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Yeah, we could
Great.
do that.
There's a lasagna in the freezer and
Whoa,
instructions
hey,
in the fridge.
jeez,
Goodbye.
lady. You guys saw how fast she was? She was moving like Sonic. I am speed. Nice to meet you guys.
My cringe. It cringe. Oh god, the cringe, it got to me. It got to me, the cringe. The Boondocks? Okay. The cringe got to me. Digital people. Netflix subscription gone wrong. Special script. Charles' family now has last hour to violate terrorists. He'll stop nothing to take his reckoning. What the fuck? You're a Chad Phantom allegation. Allergic. What? I'm allergic to tomatoes. How are you gonna be allergic to tomatoes? GTA's 5 serial killers actually terrifying. Battlefield 5. A majority of the time. The inevitable downfall of YouTube meme channels. Futurnia can't cast a crackback is Mimi Z, Ben Bros, Shitbot, Thought you Why do corporate art feel fake? Because they are fake. They're not real. Everything is horrible. Na 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 na. Na, 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 na. Dude, actually my sleep deprivation's actually kicking in now. What the fuck? Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Shepard betrayals in Modern Warfare 2 versus Shepard betrayal in Modern Warfare 2. Real Shepard would actually tie up his loose ends. Fake Shepard didn't tie up his loose ends. Rukun tries the most popular chips to see what chips are the best. Oh. I can't believe raccoons are getting domesticated. That's cute. We're starting to tell a machine gun that runs on olive oil. Did a Quagmire get here? Yeah. It's not an extra virgin olive oil. New police cat sworn at the Bethlehem. Okay, police department. GoPro inside dishwasher. Duty calls. Boring, 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 boring. The worst game made by a government. What? Okay, so government. Wait.
This is Mafia from 2002.
Yeah, that's
this
Mafia.
This is Saboteur from
The
2009. And this is Dark Years from 2015.
What the fuck?
This is what 3 years of development and government support looks like. They couldn't even get the title of their game right. Black Years? This shows up right after you start the game.
What
And this is what you'll hear when it loads.
Where am I? Oh, I feel dizzy. Bastards!
What?
They have tied my hands so hard.
What?
This is the type of voice acting you'll be hearing for the rest
That
of the
can't
game.
be real.
The next thing you'll notice is the horrible optimization.
What
It's
is-
so bad, the game is lagging in the official trailer. Not only the graphics are 10 years behind, but the game struggles to run on a decent PC
I think
8
they're
years
more than
after
10
the
years
release.
behind, my friend.
Anyways, this is a story-focused, open-world
2015.
action-adventure game that falls short in every regard.
The 16th of
including
October
the game
2015.
part.
It's on
You
Steam.
take on the role of an Iranian journalist in
No
London,
way,
where
it's
your
a
objective
Steam
is to
game.
meet a friend and obtain some evidence.
No way, it's a
Unfortunately,
Steam
your
game.
friend isn't home. So you'll try to break into his house. You'll have to backtrack all the way to the boatyard where you started and solve an Among Us puzzle. This gives you a rope and a hook that you'll use to open the door and enter the house. And this is where you notice how hard it is to navigate. in
This
game.
can't be a
The
real
camera
game.
glitches out all the time and the controls are awful. After climbing the stairs, you'll find your friend dead.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Who did this?
Who did
Who's
this?
this poor guy?
Doesn't matter. All the information you need
Yeah,
is inside his safe
are you
hidden
gonna
behind the
video
picture.
feed? What the fuck is
Fortunately,
this?
your journal has already foreseen the future, as the safe combination can be found in the first
1947.
page. You unlock the safe, get the info, and now the police show up. This game takes place in 1953. However,
1953?
this car wasn't made until 77. So much for a game based on historical events. A lazy asset dump. Who cares? You have 2 minutes to escape the house before the police come in. Fail and you'll get arrested and the story takes a different turn. But we want the good ending. So we go
What?
downstairs, pick up a spoon and a newspaper, and use them to get a key and unlock the door. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Use it as
These
spoons
are
to
stated
get
in the
a
game's
key.
manual. And yes, it comes with a manual. This game was so confusing, the developers had to make a full walkthrough and make every puzzle pointless as a result.
What the
That's like the main part of the game. Nevertheless, you use this window to escape without being spotted by the police. It seems like the story splits into multiple paths. That's a positive we rarely see in modern games. We got arrested anyways?
What?
What was the point then? The game offers you 2 completely different actions,
Still nothing
and
on
yet
escape.
they both result in the same outcome. This was only the first level. We then switch to the other main character in Tehran.
Detective Afshar speaking.
Oh, Detective. I'm glad you picked up the phone.
The
A
fuck
famous
is his
journalist
voice
has been
acting?
assassinated and you're tasked with investigating
This
the
is
crime
pretty
scene.
bad voice
you pick up
acting.
your gear and prepare
How
to
much
go
is this
outside.
game?
But look, a wild dog is barking. The detective is really scared of dogs and refuses to open the door. So you go back to pick up a can opener, conveniently find some canned dog food right outside of your neighbor's house,
What?
and use it to feed the dog. That was the first puzzle in solving a murder case, but we can finally go outside. This game has lots of loadings.
It has a loading
and
screen
crashes.
and crash.
Regardless, you can now get in your car and explore the open world.
I'll watch your video right now. What the fuck? Why is he running on the wall?
Just like in
can't even kill him?
GTA, the cars have a top speed of around 40 kilometers an hour.
Dude, this
to
is a
make the world
GTA
feel
game.
bigger,
Okay, so
because
this-
is the entire map. You then arrive at the crime scene, get briefed by your partner, and interrogate a witness. This is where you can really see how bad the dialogues and camera angles are.
You know, today man is an evening daily.
And this becomes a common theme for every conversation. You get a key from her and enter the dead journalist's office, where you have to solve a maze to get a ball? Yeah, the puzzles in this game don't make any sense. You then have to investigate the body,
What?
and for that, you need to distract the doctor? Did the game just forget that we are playing as a detective
what?
investigating a crime scene? And it gets worse. To distract the doctor, you have to find a bullet on the ground and show it to him.
The shell seems to belong to a 1.5 caliber pistol.
The
That
fuck is
caliber
the
doesn't exist at all.
1.5 caliber
Also,
pistol?
Isn't this something a detective should know instead of a doctor? This is a story-focused game based on real events, and so far, nothing makes sense. The doctor goes away after receiving the bullet and you pick up a key from the dead body. You use the key to unlock a drawer and then use the ball to open it? Get used to this nonsense. Inside the drawer, you find some documents that make no sense if you don't already know the backstory. You then move out of the building, drive
That's a
back
small
home,
door.
and argue with your crazy wife, who has no connection to the story. They just randomly added a useless and forgettable character to create unnecessary drama. You then
Dude, what's
go
up with
to
the
sleep
character
and
right
switch
there,
characters
like,
to the
glowing?
now arrested journalist in London. You take a nail out of the bench in prison and use it to unlock the cell. The guard doesn't seem to care. You wait for him to leave and then escape from the emptiest police station in history. You then steal a car and drive to a hotel to meet another friend. You can't enter, so you go into the bar beside it, steal soup, and give it to a homeless man to borrow his crowbar.
Just return it soon.
Okay, I'll bring it back soon.
You then steal toilet paper and throw a cockroach on the barman's desk.
Oh, what's this cop doing here? Hey, Kit, come and get it.
With the waiter distracted, you move down the hallway he was watching and enter the basement leading to the hotel. You use the crowbar to open the door, never returning it to the homeless man, and then use wet toilet paper on the power box to take down the electricity. We're supposed to be the good guy, by the way. You then dress up as a waiter, sneak into the hotel, and reach the end of the level. After doing all of that again, you meet up with your friend, who tells you to get a fake passport from a forger and escape the country. But before that, the game switches to the detective, who is now at the police station reviewing his notes that look much better than the rest of the
LA
game.
Times,
It really tries to immerse you into the experience of investigating a mystery. But then you go back into the game and face reality, where all you do is aimlessly run around horribly designed levels, hoping for a prompt to pop up, and then you'll give up and end up reading the manual anyways because the game and the story are so disconnected. You enter the police station's mortuary, nice doors, sign the dead journalist's autopsy result to give it to his family, and right as you go outside, this happens.
What?!
You think you can hit a girl and get away with it? This country's got laws. I'll arrest you myself. What?! Police, you're under arrest. Thank God I got to that poor girl in time.
This must be the worst car chase in video game history. That didn't even look like a hit. Just why? You then drive to the dead journalist's house and enter the first area in the game that doesn't look like a complete asset dump.
Game. Okay, it's called Dark Years. I saw it on Steam. It's $15. What the fuck? Let's see the trailer. Was the actual trailer? What the there's nothing going on. What the fuck? No, there's nothing even going on in this trailer. Why does it look like a completely different character? Why does it look like the frame dropping a lot? Dark Years. Oh god, what the fuck is this? The Ultimate Independent Digital Games label. So they added... There can't be any rain effects in the game now, is there? RKS Entertainment Production. Visas la production. Oh god, this can't be real. Why does this feel like... This feels like a machinima. This feels like a fucking machinima. What the fuck, like...
Wants you to find the murderer and make
This
him pay
that
for his
felt like a
crimes,
fucking
and then
machinima.
immediately refuses to answer your questions about the case.
I'm not feeling well at all. Please come later.
Who wrote these characters and dialogues? You might think this is because the game is translated to
Persian?
English, but the original Persian voiceovers are only slightly better, mainly carried by the famous voice actors they hired. Anyways, you go to the journalist's room where you are presented with another puzzle. And they got it wrong. This is not how the solar system looks like. And yet, it unlocks the globe and reveals a note. It hints towards the journalist's father, and to find his address, you have to go back to the police station's archives, which is the least optimized room in the game. You then go outside and for the first time, witness the terrible traffic AI. The most fun thing to do in this game is running over NPCs while driving to mission objectives. You then enter this laundry, nice stairs, and meet the journalist's father. But first, you have to fix his stem pipe using a bolt and a handkerchief. You pick up the bolt all the way back from the journalist's house, and the handkerchief can be found in the police station.
What?
Yeah, you were just supposed to know that before coming here. The father still refuses to answer your questions, so to gain his favor, you have to go back to the police station and take his son's ring from the body. Couldn't we have also done that before coming here?
Was he just age
no,
posing?
you have to go back for this one. Level design. You ask the doctor for the victim's personal belongings. He says go ahead, but then the game wants you to distract him before picking it up. Why? You have to ask the caretaker to bring the doctor some tea, but as it turns out, he's been stuck in the pantry for an hour. Couldn't you scream?
What?
He makes tea after being freed and you can finally pick up the ring.
Why is he
the
A-posing?
most complicated puzzles in solving a murder case have been feeding a dog and distracting your colleague twice for no reason. You bring the ring to the journalist's father and get the documents you need. Upon leaving, you get ambushed and almost get beaten to death. This is where we switch to our journalist friend in London. A full recreation from real life.
Fully recreated.
And they forgot to change the map. But eventually, you arrive at the forger's house.
CJ?
You picked the wrong house!
That's actually CJ's house. What the
passport.
fuck?
So you pick up a beard, buy some clothes without paying for them, and get your photo taken. That's some quality cutscene. 100 minutes of motion capture, by the way.
100 minutes
You process the
mocap.
photo, shrink it using game logic, and finally fly back to Iran. We then switch back to the detective in the hospital.
What? Sabipur's missing? Oh my god.
Your best friend and partner is missing, and in response, your wife acts like a complete bitch.
Dude, I'm more confused right now.
Alone, anxiously, forever.
You now get out of the hospital and get ambushed again? You're a detective though. You have a gun, remember?
Yeah.
This game is supposed to have action, and here it comes.
The fuck is this?
This is it. The only real action segment of this game is a heavily scripted scene where you just point and click.
What the
Actually,
fuck is
that's what this game should have been. The studio behind this game has been making point and click games since 2006. This game could have been mediocre, but instead, they made it 3D and slapped in some GTA elements that don't fit the style of the game whatsoever. Anyways, you go back to the police station, meet the chief, and learn some history. He gives you a gun, not that you'll ever use it again, and tells you to go to the archives, where you'll learn more history. The game really wants you to know that it is based on real events now. You then go to your partner's office and find his journal. While you are recovering in the hospital, your partner finds out that one of the people who ambushed you is a police major. That sounds like corruption. Your partner talks to the major and they agree to meet up in a secret place without telling anyone. This is obviously a trap.
Yeah,
I'm sure
no
our
shit.
partner isn't dumb enough to fall for that, right? Right? Okay, the detective is smart
What the
though.
fuck was
so
that?
he also decides to follow the address without telling anyone.
so confused.
It's late night though. You drive back home to sleep, only to discover your wife has left you.
My wife has
oh
left
no.
me?
Anyways,
Oh,
the game now
no.
switches to the journalist, who has now arrived in Iran and is at the same address.
Okay.
The front gate is closed, so you go around and swim inside. But there's another guard.
What?
Fortunately, the journalist is much smarter and more capable than the detective.
Oh!
You then enter the house and find some documents revealing the murderer is hiding in the British embassy. So you teleport there, make up some lies to gain entry, and just happen to overhear a scheme to overthrow the government. In
So
the
overthrow the
meantime,
British government.
detective
I mean,
finally
they should've
arrives
done
at the
that.
address, where he finds his dumb partner buried, and eventually ends up in the same fate. This is where the game turns into these comic book style cutscenes and both our protagonists meet. Somehow, the journalist teleports back to the detective and helps him recover. He gives him information about the murderer and the times he leaves the embassy. The detective uses this opportunity to arrest him. The murderer reveals that he also killed the detective's wife. Good
What?
riddance. It looks like we're having a good ending after all. But suddenly, a car comes from behind and knocks out the detective, without also hitting the murderer? And the journalist somehow gets arrested now? What the hell just happened? We were just about to arrest the murderer, solve a case, and uncover a conspiracy. And now suddenly we're being burned alive? This game, this story, just doesn't make sense. There's no gameplay, no level design, difficulty all coming from buggy controls, graphics from 2005, poor FPS,
don't
lots
2005.
of bugs, game being unbeatable
No, I think it's
without
less
a
than
manual,
2005.
and a
Let's say
terrible story
1996,
trying to be unnecessarily
1997 at
political.
least.
The only good things about it are the art and the music, most of which aren't even licensed. Safe to say Dark Years qualifies as one of the worst games in history, so what really went wrong? To answer that, we need to take a look at RSK Studios, the creators behind this mess. They've been making simple point-and-click adventure games since 2006, all of which were mediocre at best. With Dark Years, they took on a bigger project in a game genre they had no experience in, and it shows in the results. They also released 2 Ace Combat ripoffs that are just as bad. It's near unplayable with horrible controls, camera, levels, and AI. Their other games on Steam are just re-releases of their older titles, and they stopped making games in 2016. But how can you make such failures for 10 years without going bankrupt?
Exactly.
With government money, of course. The Iranian government really liked the political team in these games, so they gave RSK Studios more money and 5 years to develop a AAA game? This really happened. Their game came out in 2021 and it was interesting. Maybe I'll go over it in another video as it wasn't released outside of Iran. But apparently, they released another game in 2018 called Iran 57. It was so bad that it's not up for sale anymore. And this is coming from a website that called Dark Years a remarkable game. Fortunately, there's a surviving version. And even though it features better controls and actual combat, it also features more propaganda. This is not a politics channel though, and I had to cut this section out. Just know that RSK Studios takes down user comments underneath their game reviews. These games were relatively obscure, but we can go deeper. I scrolled all the way down the Steam's racing category and bought 50 games from there. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh god.
I would.
Hey, that's what happened.
I won't be mad. I'm straight mad. Come and kind of fuck with me. Welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. A state that's untouchable like alien next. I would.
Okay, I would probably write that. I would probably do that. I'm there again. Hello, me. No. Why is Linus here? Lionel. Lionel. Why Sunset Overdrive failed? I don't know. No scope! Nice. Oh, gosh. Top 10 number hype games that's at a launch day. These two games are 14 years apart.
You can either tell me what your boss is planning or you can stay in there.
Soon laptilota. Moguta data mabunky dunko.
You again.
What?
If you're still looking for Haas, I haven't seen him.
Actually, I'm here for you. I heard you're the best shot on the planet.
Oh, and you want to be second best. Now is not a good time. The Huts are coming, and I need to get ready.
They're coming? You mean right now?
They're coming.
Could be any time. I caught one of their scouts, but he's not talking.
I can make him talk.
Jiba jama grandio.
Give me a
Urda du tonga.
Who's Urda?
Urda Tar. Hut under
Urda Turd.
We used to work together.
Priya uba dopa miki. He's Nolia Chapata.
I just took what I was owed. But now, a bunch of innocents are being dragged into it.
So, take the help. I'm a pretty good shot, you know.
Trust me, Kay. You don't want to mess with Erda. The
Why
man
the-
fights like a wild massive.
I fought a Rancor. Massives are nothing.
All
I
right.
fought a Rancor.
If you're set on it, there's no sense
I
wasting
haven't
time.
done anything bad.
Need to get those barricades up, and then we'll see about target practice.
Yeah, Yoku. Venta Yoku. Chichi. Ah, Chichi. Red Dead Redemption, baby. I love Red Dead 1.
Excuse me.
Oh, man, that's a real good game.
You got a visitor.
Damn, deputy.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston.
Name's John
You
Marston.
wanted to speak to me.
Yeah.
I did?
Apparently so.
Yep, apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
Ooh. Man, I want to play Red Dead 1 now. I have my PS3 set up. Should I play
You
Red
that
Dead 1?
fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Yeah.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Yeah,
Go
calm
on,
down.
shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what? You getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of
Yeah.
them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down.
Yeah. Got some marshals to put a bad name.
You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Listen, that dog ain't too bright.
And that
Seems
dog
loyal.
dies, too.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh,
Yeah.
party fucking hard.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston?
Yep.
Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Yeah, we're here to capture kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around
Dude.
pursuing noble causes.
Now I really want to play Red Dead 1.
My cause
Fuck.
is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister. And I'm here, doing what I can.
Dude, that's
Why?
when you
What's
could
happening?
tell they cared.
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what.
Ah! Now I want to fuck! Doo-doo.
Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Yep.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Only when things matter. Dude, now I want to play Red Dead 1 again. Fuck. Dude, it made me want to go play Red Dead. Dude, why is it with the AI images? Oh god, that's just why that shitty AI image? The 30 greatest thumbnails in YouTube history. Oh, I know what he's talking about. I know How Watch Dogs died. The Horror of Eternal Life. Isaac Asimov, The Last Dancer. You eat babies! Oh, man. I am afraid. Dempsey Nikolai Takio Richthofen. I think I might end the stream here today, guys. I'm sorry for a small stream. Ah, man. I'm actually falling asleep right now, too. Fuck. I've tried to stay awake as best I could. But, I'll see you guys here Monday. I'm gonna stream some Monday. I might stream Blade Witch. Either stream Blade Witch or I wanna stream something else. Either, not Blue Witch. Either I'm gonna play Blue Witch or I will never fall for my tsundere classmate. So I will just date the background character instead. I don't know. Wait, what? Thank you for checking out Galactic Love Utopia. You're welcome, buddy. Either that or I could play Blue Witch. Because Whispers from the Stars is still screwing up a lot. Oh man, I am a Blue Witch. Witch! 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 It's the witch! Oh man, but either way, I'll see you guys here Monday. Sorry for small stream. I'm sorry. But bye everybody. I don't know who to rate, but bye everybody.